All right, outside Orleans, week 4 recap. In full disclosure, it's many days after the end of week 4, but actually only about a week. The biggest thing going on in week 4, it is getting very like monotonous. So early on, the day was going by very quickly. Now, like that, I know the procedures and there are not as many things that are new. Just kind of like show up, you're dealing 5-handed, because that's how they start tournaments. There's a no limit tournament. They're gonna put 5 players at each table, leave 4 seats open so that late registering players, for one, so that there is a seat available. If like 90 people signed up right away before the tournament started, they're not making 10 tables full with 9 players in each, because then what happens to the next guy who signs up late? He's just gonna play at one table by himself? No, they usually start tables with 5 players at each table, 4 seats open, and like little by little they fill in each table with the late registering players. So just kind of boring, you know, show up at the same time, open a no limit hold'em tournament table, and you know, it's like the blinds are tiny and it's 5-handed, so there's not like that much action, and it's just like really slow at the start. So I mean, the pay is the same, but like the day feels longer. That's what's been happening. They have been using me in cash when it's like really slow on the tournament side, which, you know, I don't love. I'm willing to do it. I'm willing to do what's like best for the day, best for the team. I'm willing to stay on the clock. That's the main reason I do it, because I know it'll keep me on the clock for a full 8 hours. It's more difficult though, and it's not as much money pre-tax. After taxes is a little more complicated. The pre-tax number is much easier to calculate and just see where I'm making the most. So yeah, getting kind of boring, but you know, at this point I am filming a week after week 4 is done. So at this point only 17 days remain for me, so getting close to the end. Yeah, like I was thinking about that 50 days, that's like 15% of the year about. It's a big chunk of the year. Like, wasn't gonna go by instantly. The first 2-3 weeks went by pretty quickly, and you know, within each day was going by pretty quickly. Now it's going a little slower. You know, still here, still earning money, still showing up on time, and still most days trying to stay like till the very last minute until they like kick me out. But yeah, it's getting a little more boring and a little slower. Also in a stretch of a lot of no limit. There was a deuce to 7 single draw tournament. That was fun to deal. The horse tournaments are fun to deal and like keep your attention. Even though I didn't like dealing that 5-card PLO 8, there was some form of Omaha that was like ridiculous. It did really keep my attention, having to like calculate pot and read low hands. Just dealing like, you know, early stages of a tournament, of a no limit hold'em tournament, getting kind of boring at this point. And right now for me in real time, I'm in the middle of the main event week, so just no limit tournaments for like 6 days straight or something like that. So getting a little boring, but you know, it is what it is. So I guess that's it. Stay tuned though, because in about 30 seconds I'm going to start filming the week 5 recap. Something huge happened in week 5 for me in real time. Week 5 just ended. Something huge happened in week 5. That's all I'm going to talk about in the week 5 recap video, so stay tuned. Yeah, I got it at the stadium. Man.